This is a 2020 F250. Got hit in the rear bumper and messed up the bedside also. The bumper for this thing, to get the pieces I needed, was almost $2,000. So what I convinced the customer to do was buy an aftermarket rear bumper. So we're gonna fix the bedside best we can, put this rear bumper on it. If I can't get the bedside pulled out and fixed, I guess we'll end up putting the bedside on it. See what we can do. First thing we're going to do is strip it down. I already started before I started filming. Tail light out. We're going to get the rear bumper off. All these plastic pieces, the bed rail cap. I think there's a plastic pieces down. Got it pretty much tore apart. All the plastic, bumper off, everything. It's a little bit worse than what I thought it was. See, this is rolled over. This is actually a bracket that the bedside mounts to. It's been ripped off and bent. I don't have a good enough porta power to push that out. So I'm about to go take a ride in the Jeep down to Canton and pick one up. Come back and see what it'll do. Let's see if I can show you what I'm trying to do. They didn't have the porta power like I was hoping for. So what I'm trying to do is get a scissor jack in between the side of the bed and the inside of the bed. Hopefully this will work. All right, I've never messed with an aluminum bedside before. I've heard they were a pain in the butt, so we're gonna find out. Also was talking to a guy the other day about spot welding on aluminum, and he said you had to preheat it before you pulled it to get it to stay, I guess, after you pulled it. So I've got a torch, temperature gauge. We're gonna see what we can do. It's at about 300 degrees right now, so we'll see what will happen. I'll let it sit right there for just a little bit. Maybe cool off slowly. See if it'll hold. We'll go from there. It's down to about 120 now. I'm gonna back that off and see what we got. Can't get exactly where I want to be, but I'm close. I'm going to heat it up again. Push one more time. I'm right about right here. down to right around 100 degrees. I'm gonna back this off and see what happens. It's hard to tell on the camera. It's a lot better than it was, for sure. Still got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna try to concentrate on this right now, see what we can do with it. I wanna heat it up, see if I can pull it with a slide hammer of sorts. Maybe hit it with a hammer a couple times, who knows. This is what we've come to. An old kid's basketball. If it works, it works. I spent a few hours trying to figure out how I was gonna push the rest of this out with what I had. Couldn't get the jack to work at all with where I needed it to be. So I decided I needed a porta power. Canton didn't have one when I went earlier today. Ended up calling around and found one in Dalton. Just got back. It's nice and dark outside. Let me show you what I got. That is sitting on the frame. And this side is sitting on the body. Let's see what it'll do. All right, I'm gonna back it off and see what happens. Still got a couple spots right there, but this whole thing is out from where it was. I'm gonna try to push down here, see if I can straighten this out. Hopefully it'll take some of that crease out. This is at the bottom of the bed. It fits pretty decent until you get out to the end. Lots of work to still do there. The rest of that looks pretty good. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but I've been heating up and pushing, letting it cool down for about 3 hours. And it's still got some little bit of wrinkle to it. But it's not bad. Down here, it's a little bit worse. Where I've been trying to hammer some of it out. This looks horrible on video. Pretty happy with up here. Still needs a little bit right in the center to come out. I don't know if I can get it to come out or not. All right, so this is the driver's side of the bed. That's the good side of the bed. What I've done is kind of got a profile of what I need the other side to look like. We're gonna go match it up, see how close we are. See how this turns out. See a gap right there, some right there. There's a bigger gap. An even bigger gap. Still got some pushing. It is absolutely amazing how much stuff you can pull out to work on one project. It does not take long at all to make a complete mess in a shop.